Smart learning to the enthusiastic learners. I am Dr. Shobha Edward, Principal, Associate Professor and Head of the Department of Corporate Secretaryship, KCS Kasinara College of Arts and Science, here to present on arithmetic mean for continuous series. So, now you should know what continuous series is. So, when you have class intervals and the frequency given, it is called as continuous series. As in this case, we have 100 to 200, 200 to 300, 300 to 400 and so on. And the number of shops, number of anything is the frequency. When we have the number of any item, it is called as frequency. So, class intervals and frequency. So, when you have a class interval and a frequency given, it is called as continuous series. So, we've already seen individual data, discrete series. Now, it is continuous series, class interval and frequency. And for this continuous series, we have three methods. We have the direct method, shortcut method and step deviation method. So, we'll learn them one by one. So, now moving on to the direct method. So, the direct method is always the method that we will use for our examination point of view. If they are specify in the question that it is going to be the shortcut method or the step deviation method, then we would apply the shortcut method or step deviation method. Now moving on to the direct method. So this question would be solved now. So going on to the solution of this. So the x values are there and the number of shops, that is the frequency. So here we have our x bar, the mean is equal to sigma fm by n. F is the frequency. M is something new to you. M is the midpoint. It is the midpoint of the class interval. So class interval is 100 to 200. The middle point of it, the midpoint of it is lower limit plus upper limit by 2, 150. Lower limit is 100, upper limit is 200, add the 2, 300 by 2, 150. The middle value, 200 to 300, the mid value is 250. So, since our formula says sigma fm by n, we are first finding the midpoint m. M is found as 150, 250, the mid value of the class interval. 350, 400 to 500, the mid value is 450, 500 to 600, it is 550, 600 to 700, 650 and 750. So, M is found. Our formula says it is the total of F into M. So, we need Fm. So, F is given, M we found out. So, F into M, 10 into 150, 1500, 18 into 250, 4500, 20 into 350, 7000 and so on. The total of Fm, that is 72,900, is taken to our formula sigma Fm. Sigma Fm is nothing but total of Fm divided by n. I already told you, whenever you have the frequency, the total of frequency is n. So 150 is the total of frequency. So we have put the n value. So x bar is sigma fm by n, 72,900 by 150. So x bar is 486. So this is the value of your x bar. Now the same question we will do it applying the shortcut method. Shortcut method, by now you should know, we will take the assumed mean. X bar is equal to a plus sigma fd by n. A plus sigma fd by n. The same question, class intervals are there, frequency is there, midpoint we found out. So now we need d, fd. So we need d. D is nothing but m minus a. From every midpoint we should subtract a. So from the midpoint we should assume one a value. So I have assumed 450 in this question. So from the midpoint we can assume anything as a. I have taken 450 as a. So D is m minus a. From every midpoint we are subtracting this a. So from 150 we are subtracting 450, which is minus 300. 250 minus 450 minus 200. 350 minus 450 minus 100. 450 minus 450 0. 550 minus 450 100. 650 minus 450 200. 750 minus 450 300. So D values are found. Next, for the formula we need FD. So D is here, F is already in the question, F into D is FD. So 10 into minus 300, minus 3000. 18 into minus 200, which is minus 3600. 20 into minus 100, that's minus 2000. 26 into 0, 0. 30 into 100, 3000. 28 into 200, 5600. 18 into 300, 5400. So the total of FD is needed. So it's minus 3000, minus 3600, minus 2000, plus 3000, plus 5600, plus 5400. Your final total is 5400. So taking back to the formula, X bar is equal to A plus sigma FD by N. A is 450, which we assumed. So the assumed mean which we took, 450, plus sigma FD 5400 by N. N is the total of frequency. So 150. So now first we solve this part. 5400 by 150 is 36. 450 is already there, plus this 36, we get 486. So if you want, we can go back to the previous method, the direct method. We got the same answer. There it is sigma Fm by N, and we got 486. Now it is sigma A plus sigma Fd by N. We get 486. This is the shortcut method. Now we have one more method, the step deviation method, where we will have one more additional step done to it. So here your formula is A plus sigma Fd by N into I. It's the same formula, plus we have to multiply it by I. This is one additional calculation that we have to do in the step deviation method. So here we have the class interval, we have the frequency, midpoint is found, D. While doing D, there is a difference. D is nothing but M minus A by I. D is M minus A by I. D we will find by taking the midpoint minus the assumed mean by the size of the class interval. I is the size of the class interval. Okay. Midpoint. In the midpoint, you will assume one value. So again, I am assuming 450 itself. So from every midpoint, we are going to subtract the assumed mean. So from 150, we are going to subtract 450 by the size of the class. Class interval size over here is 100 to 200, means the size is 100. That is upper limit minus lower limit. Again, 300 minus 200, size is 100. So class size is 100. So I is taken as 100. Okay. So now it is M minus A by I. So 15 minus 450 divided by 100. So you will get minus 3. Same way, 250 minus 450 by 100, which is minus 2. 350 by 450 but divided by 100, which is minus 1. 450 minus 450 by 100, 0. 550 by minus 450 by 100 is 1. 650 minus 450 by 100 is 2. 750 minus 450 by 100 is 3. So D is found out. We need FD. So F into D. 10 into minus 3, minus 30. 18 into minus 2, minus 36. 20 into minus 1, minus 20. 26 into 0, 0. 30 into 1, 30. 28 into 2, 56. 18 into 3, 54. The total of this column, that is minus 30, minus 36, minus 20, 0, 30, 56 and 54. The total comes to 54. Now going back to our formula, A is 450, which we assumed, plus sigma FD. Total of FD is 54. 54 divided by n. N is the total of frequency. So that is 150. 54 by 150 into the class size. I told you already, the class size is 100. So it is 450 plus 54 by 150 into 100. So first we will solve this part. 54 by 150 is 0.36 into 100. So that is 36 that we get. We already have 450. So 450 plus 36 is 486. So this is how we calculate using the step deviation method. X bar is A plus sigma FD by N into I. I is the class size. And in this question, I is 100. The size is 100. So again a recap, we'll go back. So direct method, X bar is sigma Fm by N. We got 486. Then in shortcut method, X bar is A plus sigma Fd by N, and we got the same answer. And in the step deviation method, X bar is equal to A plus sigma Fd by N into I, and we get the same 486. So now for a recap. So in your direct method, X bar is sigma Fm by N, and M is nothing but upper limit plus lower limit by 2. M is the midpoint. So we can easily find the midpoint by just looking at it also. Shortcut method, X bar is equal to A plus sigma Fd by N, where D is equal to M minus A. And in the step deviation method, X bar is equal to A plus sigma D by N into I, and D is equal to M minus A by I. So this is for your continuous series, direct method, shortcut method, and your step deviation method. And when they ask you for the shortcut method or the step deviation method, it is then that you apply the shortcut or step deviation method. Otherwise, you would be applying only the direct method. So, thank you and have a smart learning. Thank you.